There we go. Now we good. Oh, no, we not. Hold on, I got one more thing to do. Now we on Facebook. Let's get Instagram. There we go. Sunday check-in. I'm checking in. Yes. See who's here. Don't nobody come, then I can go back to sleep. I got my drink. Hey, where my glasses? Oh, I don't have my glasses. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Hey, AR, how you doing? Hey, Funky Brewster, that's my baby. Get it? Work. All right. Did I bring the remote so I can turn the damn music off? You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. They was getting it too. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday check-in with Mama Lewa. I got my drink of the day. Y'all go ahead and put y'all drink down. I know Funky Brewster probably drinking water. I'm just saying. I'm drinking pineapple shirt hard cider from Trader Joe's. It is a pineapple cider. You know, they've already had a million apple ciders. This one is pineapple and it's delicious. You should try it once you get a chance. So we are doing the Sunday check-in. Those of you who are new, every Sunday at 7 p.m., Mama Lewa does the Sunday check-in on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. So this is where we get our mind together for this week. I do a card for the week. Damn it. This one is going to be kind of a mishmash of stuff because when I tell y'all I am tired, I am absolutely famished. I ain't had no rest. No rest for the weary. No rest. No rest. So let me just catch up on why we didn't have no Spiritual Tools Tuesday and we didn't have our Sunday check-in last week. So those of you who know me usually know me from the tarot cards. Mama Lewa reads the cards. Mama Lewa also teaches spiritual tools classes, but also Mama Lewa is an Iya. She is a priest of Oshun in the Lukumi faith. And I have had the pleasure and the absolute honor of bringing in, hey, Trina, 5 of my goddaughters. They have gotten their Elekes, and 3 of them got their warriors. These are spiritual tools that are fundamental for the Lukumi tradition. And when I tell you we worked like some Hebrew slaves, we worked like some African slaves, which is really appropriate because it is the 4th of July, of which the Black people was not free. So let's take a moment to say thank you to our ancestors who persevered. I swear to God. I want to tell you guys, if you're on Facebook and it's glitching up, move on over to YouTube or move on over to Instagram. You know how we fight every week with Facebook. It does its thing like it wants to, not always how we want it to do. So I'm going to try to move over to YouTube. Let me see. YouTube. It won't let me be great. Let me see. That's because it's over here. All right, I'm over on YouTube. So, hey, MFA. How you doing, mama? So I apologize beforehand for this dry ass Sunday check-in. It was everything I had to show up, but I didn't want to skip 2 Sundays in a row. So we're going to keep it basic. I'm going to give y'all your card of the day. We're going to talk a little bit about the beautiful, wonderful experience that I had being a spiritual mama. It was such a blessing watching the growth of my goddaughters. You know, this Lukumi faith that I am a part of, it's a hard working tradition. And it's really hard to transition into when you're not used to living a spiritual life. Okay, now YouTube is glitching on my end, but if it's not glitching on y'all end, that's cool. Let me see. I was trying to see. Oh, well, I was gonna plug y'all in, but apparently the plug is way over there. So it looked like Instagram, the only people that's acting right. Hey, Sanchez Rodriguez, I can't read the last of that. I said the first part. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, so I kind of want to talk about the transition a little bit from just a spiritual life, which is using crystals, using manifestation altars, using incense, candles, herbs. That's a spiritual life, and everybody is born with that power. You can call forth the energy of your ancestors. You can call forth the energy of your spirit guides. You can do all of that without having any formal initiation. And that's really what we talk about on Spiritual Tools Tuesday and on Sunday Check-In. This is about, that thing that you're born with and really getting in touch with that, getting in tune with that, and learning how to pull from that energy, how to protect yourself with that energy. Hey, Desserts and Company, how to use that energy to overcome the challenges in life, right? But then sometimes you feel like you want a deeper connection. You want to do a little bit more. You want a little bit more protection. You want a little bit more connection with a specific type of energy. And that's when the Lukumi faith or there's different routes to it. I always think of like a big house in the center that has all these different paths that lead straight to the same house. That's how I envision it. And so there's Lukumi, there's Ifa, there's Vodun, there's Santeria. Santeria and Lukumi are pretty much the same thing. There's Ghanaian spirituality. There's all these African traditional religions out here. And, it's interesting because I have an uncle who came out of the village, which is in South Carolina. And that's another form of African traditional spiritual religion than what I actually practice. So I didn't wind up going through the same way that he went, which is what you would think. My spirit attracted me to Lukumi. So, and it seems to be working for me. Although when I first got my lekes and things, I had my little lekes on at the dance conference. Now these are my lekes, but these are my priest lekes. I had my baby lekes on. Because you get a first set when you first get a lekes, and then when you become a priest, you get the big set. So anyway, this is before I was a priest. I was just a regular old Abarisha. And I had my lekes, and I was like, I'm in the faith. I'm following the tradition. And I follow the traditions of the Lukumi, of the Orishas. And this lady came to me, and she was like, where you get your lekes from? And I was like, my house is in Chicago. Well, who they affiliated with? And I was like, well, they affiliated with, some houses in Miami, which comes through Cuba. And that woman cussed me clean out. We was cool during the whole African dance conference. And then she found out that I was Lukumi through Cuba. And she lost all respect for me. She was like, that's a secondhand version. And, why we gotta blah, blah, blah. And she judged me hard. Hey, she travels abroad. She judged me hard. And anybody that knows me knows I'm the most Pan-Africanist, back to Africa Black person ever, besides my parents, probably. Y'all that's coming in, you got to tell us your drinks for today. Mine is pineapple cider. It's called Pineapple Shirt from Trader Joe's. It's really good if you like sweet things. It's a pineapple cider, kind of like the apple ciders that's out there, the hard apple ciders. This is pineapple. Anyway, so I say that to say that there are many different ways to experience this. And generally, your ancestors are going to guide you, because you can't do none of these without your ancestors' permission. They're going to guide you to the space that is best for you. Stella Pineapple Wine. Come on, pineapple. It's pineapple day. That's what I'm talking about. Because it's summertime. Summer, summer, summertime. Ooh, summertime. Yes, pineapple. Anyway, so my house is Lukumi. We are under the umbrella of Ile Osi Khan. You know, you got to come with them receipts sometimes. People be like, it's somebody here. Ooh, I shouldn't be saying no names, but it's somebody here in New Orleans who is like, I am a priest of Vodun and I'm a priest of Lukumi. And if you give me $5,000, I can initiate you to either one of them or both of them if you would like. Now, I just need y'all to know. If somebody is telling you that, you know, the people that be like, yeah, let me talk about that. The people that be in your inbox, good to see you, honeycomb, I'm back. That be in your inbox talking about, hey, I'd just like to talk to you for a minute. Your ancestors contacted me and there's something going on in your life that I need to tell you about. And if you just send me $50, I can, that's a scam. Now I know this religious spiritual thing is new to a lot of people. Excuse me, but you need to know that if somebody contacts you telling you that there's some problems in your life, 9 times out of 10, that's a scam. Usually you have to contact them. Now they contact me and I'll be like, sir, my ancestors ain't never gonna come to you to talk to me. And this is why you have to do your work. Uh-oh, hold on. Mr. Patterson is looking under the chair in an investigatory manner, which usually means there is a cockroach from outside, inside. Now, if one seems to appear its head where I can see it, you will see a lot of movement in this areola. Anyway, so if you are thinking about making the transition from spiritual to an African traditional system, I suggest, number one, that you first shore up your spiritual work, that you learn and become comfortable with herbs, with candles, with prayer and affirmation, with the cuteness of my nails. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. With meditation, because see, no matter what you do, that's going to be the foundation of any spiritual system. So when we do our rituals, it's prayer in there, it's herbs in there, it's song, it's meditation, it's all of that as a part of our African traditional process. Now, there's a whole lot of other stuff, but that's the basis. That way, you can hear your ancestors and your spirit guides guiding you or telling you, no, don't go to this one. Yes, go to that one. So you know when it's a good fit. But if you haven't done any of that before work, then that's a good way to get God. Because you're not in tune anyway. And you could be right next to the wolf and you won't hear your spirit guide saying, run, run. Because just because somebody's spiritual don't mean they're ethical. Oh, that's a lesson. And don't think because you go to a African traditional system that it's going to get you away from greed and dishonesty and jealousy, and all of those things are present in all religions, including ours. So it's not a safe haven. You still got to do the work. You still have to use your eyes of discernment. So just like in the regular world, you have to know how to protect yourself. In the spiritual world, you got to know how to protect yourself. And the first thing you do is find someone that you trust. That's first and foremost. Find someone with good character. And it's not just good character with you, but you got to pay attention to their reputation with other people. First and foremost. So if you got somebody who's shady with other people, but is nice to you, please know, trust, and believe that one day, your day is going to come. So don't be thinking, he just act like that with you. Nope. He act like that all the time. He just ain't got to you yet. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So those are my words about Lukumi / how do I be a spiritual person. And no, you don't have to be in an African traditional religion to really be a spiritual person. You have connections that you're born with. And maybe you need somebody. I remember somebody went off like, what I look like paying somebody to teach me how to do spiritual work. Please trust and believe. You might have to pay to learn how to do spiritual work. because in our society, we're not taught these things. We don't know how to do the basics, which is why I started my class. Because I would say little stuff like you need to cleanse. You got some incense, you need to light a candle. And people did not know what I was talking about. And it was really amazing to me, like the basic stuff, like how do I light a candle for clarity? How do I light a candle for financial abundance? People don't know how to do that. So yeah, you might have to take a class, and it's okay. It's okay. Get the information however you need to. Anyway, let me do my card of the day. Card of the day. And then I'm going to give y'all an assignment for the week to get yourself together. Y'all still there? I know I done bored y'all to death. This Sunday check-in sucks. This Sunday check-in sucks. All right. Our day card for the week. Oh, is it upright? I think it's reversed. It is the 8 of Wands reversed. The 8 of Wands reversed. So the 8 of Wands reversed means don't go so fast that you mess up. Remember when you was a kid and you got your new bike? And thank you, honeycomb, y'all still here. I didn't bore y'all to death. And it was always that one kid that was, well, this was in the 70s when I was a kid. And there was always this one kid that didn't have no brakes on their bike, right? And they be riding down the street and they be like, no brakes, no brakes. And everybody got to jump out their way because they couldn't stop. No brakes, no brakes. I don't know if that's going to interrupt our Instagram time. Somebody just tried to call me. Anyway, and inevitably, when they got to the end of the block, they would crash into something because that's the only way they could stop. That is the 8 of Wands. You are riding down the street with no brakes. And the only way that you can stop is to crash. So when we get the 8 of Wands reversed, 8 of Wands reversed, it reminds us to slow down, right? We have to slow down so that we can look and see the mistakes when they're coming and adjust. You know, sometimes when we want things to happen so quickly, we wind up being a detriment to ourselves, you know. And it's also about not going so fast that you can't prepare, not going so fast that you can't protect yourself. So we have to slow down this week. This week is about taking our time. It's also about some goals that we may be focusing on may take a little longer than expected. That's the 8 of Wands reversed. Sometimes we think we're right there and about to get it. And when the 8 of Wands reversed comes up, it means, whoops, it didn't come. Oh, I hate that. I remember I was looking for this job one time and they was like, we're going to call you in 2 weeks. I had been waiting like 3 months for them to call me for that job. And they was like, oh, we right here. We just got a couple of things we got to fix. We're going to call you in 2 weeks. And they didn't call me for another 3 months. That's the 8 of Wands reverse. Like something that you thought was going to happen right away does not happen. As a matter of fact, it drags its feet. So this can be a week of frustration. You know, this can be a week where you're like, man, I want it to happen and I'm tired of waiting. And this card says, hold on. So let's think about things that we can do this week that's going to help us to persevere when things are going slowly. So that's that deep breathing. That's when we got to breathe through it. Because, you know, sometimes you want to snap. Sometimes you want to give up. It's not the time to give up. It's the time to dig in, to prepare. What do we do with our downtime? This is when we study. This is when we get our skill set sharpened. This is when we get our network together. This is when we reevaluate our goals. So when this 8 of Wands reverse comes up, this is a good time for self-reflection and evaluation. This is a good time to take your energy off of that thing that you're looking at and to put it on something else and just let that thing do its thing. You know, watch pot never boils. You know what I'm saying? So we want to, Ametha, okay, do you know that you sent me a request to be in my live video? You want to come on in and talk to me? Give me a yes if you want me to come on in. I mean, if you want to come on in, I'm going to bring you in because we're going to see what Ametha wants to say. But the last time I let somebody in, when the thing popped up and they was on the screen, they was like, it's always funny when your phone or your computer do something. And then it happens and you're like, wait, that's not what I meant to do. So mother, let me know if you're trying to come on through. That would be nice. Anyway, so this week, you should be mindful about meditation. You should be mindful about taking a moment for spiritual breathing. The time for me, a good time to do spiritual breathing is either when you first wake up before you get out of bed. And that allows you to focus on your goals for the day and what you want to get through. It's a time to put up your prayers for protection. And it only takes about 3 or 4 minutes extra of you laying in the bed. Or you can do it before you go to bed at night. Now, when you go to bed at night, what I like to do, I like to add a spiritual protection for my house at the end of the day. So if you have children, that's when you cover them with prayer. If you have something at work that's been bothering you that you haven't been able to get through, or that's been, challenging, that's when you put the prayers up for protection, one, but also for clarity as to what your next steps are, right? So this week is also the time for us to do a little bit of journaling. To do some journaling to reflect on your goals and what you need to do to solidify them. So, to do a little mental inventory. Am I on the right track? Do I even still want that goal? What could be the problem that it is an 8 of Wands reverse? What's dragging that goal down? So, this week is a reflective week. We're going to reflect this week. We're not going to rush this week. Don't rush this week. Don't push the envelope. Don't, when things seem to start like kind of being shaky, don't buck up. This is when you relax and watch to see what's happening. Because a lot of times when the 8 of Wands reverse comes up, it's saying there's something involved in this situation that you need to pay attention to. And we slowed it down so that you can see where the flaws are. So take that warning, heed that warning from your ancestors and your spirit guides, because a lot of times that's a protective thing. And then know what F means. Yep, sa said. Yep, Sa said it is here with us. Hey, yep, Sa said it. I said it. Anyway, so this was a very short and to the point spiritual Sunday check-in. You see, I don't even know the name of my own thing. This is Mama Lewa. I am very, very tired. I have been traveling. I have been doing spiritual work. I have been pushed to the bone. And this is the first day I've gotten to sit down. If you celebrate, happy July the 4th. If you don't, like me, happy the day that we wasn't free, niggas. Ooh, N-word. Hey, AR, you're welcome. You are welcome. I'm glad this resonated. It kind of resonated with me. I will say that there were some things I have been working on that have slowed down this week. And it reminds me to be detached. The 2 words that I keep saying this year is acceptance and detachment. Because when you have acceptance, you're not pushing your own agenda. Hey, India, you're not pushing your own agenda. And so when people show their face, it's easier to accept what they're showing you when you have acceptance. The eyes of discernment come into play as well, because sometimes we ignore the signs that people show us and we try to keep powering through, and we don't want to do that, because most of the time that winds up being detrimental to ourselves. So this is going to be one of those weeks where you have to pull from your inner sources that's going to sustain you when things slow down, especially if you're impatient, if you're bossy, if you're not used to hearing no. If you're one of the people that is your way or the highway, this is going to be a challenging week, because things may not go as quickly as you would like them to go. So start on Sunday with your plan as to what do I do? What are my coping mechanisms for when things don't go the way that I would like them to do? All right, y'all. That's it for this week. I will see y'all on Spiritual Tools Tuesday. Hey, Ron and Ruby. Hey, y'all. That's the little couple. Hey. Pineapple cider. I'm going to see y'all on Spiritual Tools Tuesday. I'm going to be well rested on Spiritual Tools Tuesday. It's going to be a lot more exciting than today. All right. Love y'all. Peace. Thank y'all for hanging in there. I know it was rough. Thank you. I was here, though. I came. came. I put my little head wrap on. It matched my shirt. This is my Mama Lewa Magnificent Manifestation Month t-shirt that we got last year. Look, if y'all trying to do Manifestation Month, it's going to be $50 more. It's going to be $400 for the month of December. So if you need to start putting your payments in like we did last year, get them ready. Get them ready. If you need to put your money to the side, get it ready, because Manifestation Month is the bee's knees. When I tell you, we be getting it together. I swear to God, it has gotten me straight and all right in 2021. So 2022 gonna be good. You welcome, Trina. I will see y'all in a minute. I got a meeting at 8:30. I got a meeting at 8:30. All of y'all that's in the meeting, you know it's at 8:30. All right. Peace, y'all. Bye, Facebookers. Bye, Facebookers. All right. And last but not least, bye, YouTubers. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Instagram.